Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the New York Knicks, and now the Los Angeles starters.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Bradley passes to Reed. Back to Bradley. To the inside. Here's West. Pass to Erickson. Here's West. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Frazier, the pass to Reed. Pass to Frazier. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Here's Chamberlain. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New York shooting their first foul shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's West. Right wing. They set the pick. Pulls it in from the elbow. That shot missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Bradley. Now here's Reed. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. There's the three.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
It's stolen away. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. DeBusschere.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Pass to Erickson. Over to the left wing. Here's West. Here's Goodrich. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Knicks with the lead. DeBusschere passes to Bradley. Here's Lucas. Here's Frazier. And the jumper from the wing offline. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Chamberlain. Shoots a fadeaway.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the wing, right side. Here's Frazier. Yet to see a basket. Rebounded by West.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Chamberlain. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Pulling no punches. Attacking the heart of that defense.
New York trailing. Here's Frazier. It's Reed, high post. Here's Frazier. Three-pointer. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Here's Goodrich. To the left side wing. Pass to West. Here's Goodrich. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Reed. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Frazier. No made baskets yet. Barnett, the pass to Frazier. To stop the drought. And he drops that one in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's West. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's West. Shot on the wing. Tipped away. Here's Bradley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Reed inside. Shot from 16. The Lakers in the lead. 1:44 left now in the first quarter. The shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Bradley. And here's Reed. Deflected! 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Bradley. It's tipped. Here's Erickson. He's scoreless. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Goodrich. Here's Hairston. Pass to Erickson. Second shot opportunity. Offensive board. Hairston's shot is off. Here's Frazier from about 16. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. Here's Monroe. Here's Mast. The rebound by Robertson. Here's McMillan. That shot off. Knicks trail by 6. DeBusschere passes to Mast. Oh, misses the dunk. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's McMillan. Out left to the wing. And New York has possession. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
The Lakers lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Pass to McMillan. And it's Mast with the rebound. And here's New York now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Fred Hetzel. First personal foul. First team
He's got
foul.
his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for your Knicks, Dick Barnett, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's McMillan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one's off.
For 2.
And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 4. Over to the wing. DeBusschere passes to Monroe. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
Here's West. Pass to McMillan. There's a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Los Angeles. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
New York making a switch here.
The lineup for New York. Number 16, Memminger.
That's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to McMillan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, McMillan. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Barnett. Here's Monroe.
Los Angeles foul call. Jerry West. First
It's his first trip
foul.
to the line.
2nd team foul. At the line for 2, Earl Monroe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers in the lead. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to McMillan. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Reed. Oh, It's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Takes it inside. Here's Monroe. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Knicks.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's West. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Frazier, the pass to Monroe. Here's Frazier. Pass to Barnett. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Rebound, the Lakers. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's West. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Frazier, the pass to Barnett. Here's Monroe. Driving in. Rebound by the Lakers. Chamberlain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's West. Pass to Erickson. Blocked. Here's Frazier to the middle. Here's Barnett. Erickson grabs the board. Here's West. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now a timeout called by New York. Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere for 3. Drills it from deep. DeBusschere's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there's the drive. Here's Erickson. Here's Chamberlain. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Erickson, pass to Goodrich. Here's McMillan. Here's Chamberlain. He's got 12. No good from 11 feet.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Lucas passes to Frazier. Here's DeBusschere. 5 points in the game. Releases from 15. Chamberlain pulls it in. 1:29 left in the second. Here's Goodrich. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here's the fast break. Here's Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Pass to Goodrich. Fires from the wing. The Lakers with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. 5 to shoot. Bradley passes to Frazier. Tries to break his ice. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Erickson. Still no points. Pass to Goodrich. Here's McMillan. Here's Chamberlain. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's Frazier. Shoots from the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Frazier. And it's Bradley in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. It's Reed, high post.
Los Angeles foul call. Jerry West. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Lakers on D, trailing by 2. Pass to Bradley. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Frazier's shot is off. Here's Goodrich. Still without a bucket.
Knicks foul. Bill Bradley. 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. The lead is 2. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's West. They get it back. Another shot. And Hairston gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Lucas. Here's DeBusschere. He's got 5. Here's Frazier. Here's Lucas. DeBusschere passes to Frazier. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Here's Frazier. He has 6. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Erickson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside, Hairston. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Lucas. Here's DeBusschere. Down low. Reed, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. To win the cold spell. And he lays it in. Frazier's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's West. He has 6. 19-footer. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And Los Angeles making a change here.
At the line for one.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Goodrich. No points yet. Here's West. Shoots from the baseline. The Knicks pull it in. Lucas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's DeBusschere. And it's in. Off the glass. He's got 7. The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Erickson. To the paint. Here's West. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Knicks with possession. Here's Barnett. Pass to Lucas. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnett. To the right side. For the tie. Rebound, the Lakers. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's West.
Jerry West.
Here's Monroe. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Reed. Here's Monroe. Knocked away. Here's Hetzel. Tries again. And the layup is good. Hetzel's got his first points of the game. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Barnett. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Monroe's got 11 points.
The defense trying to take other things away, so he steps up and buries the triple.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Pass to McMillan. Here's McCarter. 1:36 left in the third. Here's Goodrich. No points so far. It's hauled in by Lucas. New York trailing. Monroe, the pass to Lucas. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Pass to McCarter. Here's Goodrich. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries it from 16, and it's McMillan missing. A tight one here in New York City. Pass to Barnett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Monroe misses. So it's the Lakers now. Here's McCarter, and he drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Lucas. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Yes, it's good.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Monroe. Puts one up from 19. Hetzel with a rebound. Hetzel's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Mast. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Monroe with a bucket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's West. Drives to the hoop, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Mast. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
New York making a switch here. Frazier's checked in.
Dick Barnett. One shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Erickson. Here's West. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Frazier. Rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds now.
Jerry West. Assist goes to Willie McCarter.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Monroe. Here's Barnett. Here's Mast. Inside. Here's Monroe. Good on the bucket. Monroe's gotten 4 this quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Baylor, defended by Jackson.
Knicks foul call. Phil Jackson. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Elgin Baylor. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Frazier. Pass to Lucas. Here's DeBusschere. Rebound by Baylor. Los Angeles leading by 8. Out to the wing. Here's West. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Number 24, Keith Erickson.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Frazier. Here's Reed. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Goodrich. Pass to Erickson. Here's West. Here's Erickson. Here's Goodrich. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Frazier. DeBusschere passes to Bradley. Here's Frazier. Looking to get it going. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's West. Out left to the wing. They set a pick. Releases. A good-looking shot from the wing. West has got 13 in the second half.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Timeout called, Knicks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Back to Bradley. The Lakers with a rebound. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Chamberlain. Excellent D there from Reed. Knicks trail by 8. DeBusschere passes to Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Goodrich, the pass to Erickson. Here's West. Lets it fly from 18. And Reed pulls it down. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Frazier. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.43 seconds left in the game. Here's Goodrich to the inside. And an intentional foul right there.
Willis Reed. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jerry Lucas. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Lakers, Gail Goodrich. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Frazier's shot is off. Here's West. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block.